but I thought I would do a little bit of math, some activities with you today, just because we haven't really hit on any of that yet. Um, so the first thing I want to talk about, um, you'll see on your screen, are these shapes the same or different? Now I know for a lot of your children, your students, seeing in two dimensions just doesn't work for them. So what I want to offer is a very do-it-yourself kind of um, invention that I came up with to make these shapes a little more real for them. So what I have here is just um, a peeled can of tuna fish, but it is a cylinder shape. It's something your students can hold, can touch, can feel that there are no angles on. So I would encourage you to let them, let me see if I can tilt this down. There we go. All right, if you can, what I would do if I was working with them in class is I might put one can here and then this noisy one, which is just a plain wrapped up box of um, tuna helper. Happens to be our dinner this evening. I just wrapped it in yellow paper. In our class, you'll see a lot of yellow on black, which is great for students that have CVI issues or any sort of visual issues. It helps them see things just a little bit clearer. So if you don't have a black tabletop, no problem. Try a dark pillowcase on top of um, a board. Right now, I'm sitting on the floor. I have my laundry tote with a little black tabletop on top. You can use just a cutting board on top of a box with a black pillowcase on top. There you go. You've got, a nice dark background to highlight your wrapped up boxes of whatever you may have. So let your student take a look at these two geometric shapes. We have our cylinder of tuna fish, and we have our cube of tuna. So if you put these two items in front of them, I wrap this up because sometimes our students would be more excited about the food than they would the shape. Same thing with peeling the label. You just put them in front of them and let them choose. Are they the same or different? What I would ask them then in class, I have paddles. Um, I made some at home out of my wooden spoons. You say, are they the same? Yes, they're the same. Or, I'm going to put this label on upside down. No, they're not the same. Yeah, no, they're not. Yes, they are. And you let them pick. And you can change it out. Are they the same? In this case, it would be yes. Okay. Uh, Another math activity. Next one we're going to do is which shapes match. So you get to use the same three items, put them out in front of them, encourage their hands to touch. This is a good time to practice some OT, letting them grasp, letting them pick the items up themselves. They're going to love the noise that it makes. Let them shake the tuna. They can kind of hear that a little bit too. But in the end, keep asking them which ones are the same. If your student answers by eye contact, however they're going to answer, ask them those questions, which ones match, and obviously these ones are going to be the pictures. Okay, now in this one, they're wanting to know if your student can do an addition problem. Okay, now not all of our students are going to be able to do that, and that's okay. Just exploring the tactiles are great. Counting with them, 1, 2, 3. That's a wonderful thing to do. Having them tap them as you say the numbers with them are going to make it better. If you want to write the number 1, 2, 3 on the can lids, that's going to be great. But just have them 1, 2, 3. That's what we're wanting to get out of it, and just fun little things that you can do with canned goods. All right, the next one we're going to do today, which shape has the most angles? So if your student can look at a screen, you can have them, pull it up. You can definitely, um, have them point to, the angles 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. But again, not all of our students are going to be able to do that. And that's okay. And that's why, we come up with things like this. Okay. So you'll have your student feel, oh, there's no angles on this shape. But, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just have them touch the points. Emphasize that those are the angle points. And then count aloud with them. Counting is so very, very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have them move their fingers along with it. Have fun with it. You can wrap up all kinds of crazy things. If you want to do that, that would be great. I'm going to post this a little bit to Flipgrid and uh, see what we get there as well. That is the end of our math lesson for tonight.